Hello, hello, hello. It was like you were calling for someone then.
Hello there.
Hello.
At the
Is
back.
anybody in? We're here. We're ready.
Just pop round for a cup of sugar.
Yeah, we've just popped round to bring you a holiday. It's not like we're selling plastic boxes that or makeup or anything like that. We've knocked on the door because we've got a lovely holiday opportunity for you. You're going to love this. I say a holiday opportunity. It's kind of like 3 or 4 different adventures all in one. This one, isn't
yes.
it?
Sorry, yes. I know what we're looking at now. It's just 20 nights.
Yeah.
It's like 3 weeks.
But it's not just cruise. There's so much more going on.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Yeah,
this is good.
See, we prepare the shows like probably a couple of days in advance and do all our research and everything else. We get to the studio and it's like, oh, this is a good holiday, isn't it? I've forgotten how good this is.
Yeah. I forgot that was good.
It's brilliant. Well, let me just, well, you can see from the screen the nutshell of this. It's a luxury Caribbean explorer with Niagara Falls and New York stay. And that doesn't tell the whole story. It starts on, Halloween next year, 31st of October.
Yeah.
Nice time to go away.
It is.
Sounds brilliant. Right, well, let's start our adventures because there's quite a few to go through here, actually. So we fly first from the UK, of course. Always helps. To Niagara. And we've got a 3-night stay. And, of course, we're going to check out the one and only Falls.
Niagara Falls. You know what, as well, when we've touched upon Niagara before, it's normally kind of been like a one-night stopover, hasn't it? But to have 3 nights in a hotel, and this is where your adventure starts, I think it is brilliant. I mean, it's got to be the most famous waterfall in the world, would you say?
Yeah, absolutely. And you've got quite a few different vantage points to it, haven't you? And you can actually sail part of it, can't you? Because you can sail within the sort of horseshoe of the main fall as well, can't you?
Yeah.
It only goes so far, obviously, but
it looks brilliant. Take your pack-a-mac with you, or your umbrella so you don't get wet, but you'll have a wonderful time there. 3 nights there. Then you check out of the hotel, and then you're going to board the Maple Leaf train. Now, this is the Amtrak from to New York. So you're going to go from Niagara Falls to New York via the train, and when you get to New York, you are going to get a 2-night hotel stay when you get there. But it's great because this train travels between Toronto, Canada and New York. So you've got amazing views of the Hudson River Valley. You've got so many different kind of views as you go along there as well. The Finger Lakes, which is amazing. Of course, you've got the distilleries that you can go past. You are then going to arrive in New York, and then you've got a 2-night hotel stay in New York. Can I just double check? This is a cruise show, isn't it, that we're talking about? Yeah, just double checking.
The cruise comes at the end.
Yeah, just double checking. So you've got 2 nights in New York, and I tell you what, it is amazing. It was always on my bucket list, and I managed to tick that off a couple of years ago. Central Park, I think, is just great. We did ice skating in Central Park. In fact, that time of year as well, I think the ice rinks will be open there as well, which is great. You can go to the top of the rock. Brooklyn Bridge, I cycled across there, which was brilliant. The brownstones over in Brooklyn, I was snap happy there. You'll check out the New York hotel, and then you are going to board Enchanted Princess for your 14-night cruise. Hecky thump, this is a whopper, isn't it?
So now you know that we are Cruise First TV again, because you've got 2 weeks of cruise.
2 weeks, amazing.
Yes.
On Enchanted Princess as well, which if you've been on Princess before, you are really going to be enchanted by this one. How many times have we used that joke in the last however long? I've not been here for a while, so I haven't used it for a while, I don't think. But everything that you could ever think you need and more on a cruise.
Can I just, just very, very quickly, I'm going to give you, when we get to the price bit, I'm going to give you an inside price, and then, but wait for the upgrades, because if you go for Ocean View, we'll upgrade you again to balcony, just saying.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh, right, so imagine a balcony.
Very nice.
Do they still sound like that? Oh, it's more
Absolutely.
of a I think, isn't it?
Absolutely.
You've got amazing dining options whilst you are on board. The Salty Dog Grill, a la carte seafood if you fancy it at the Ocean Terrace. Slice Pizzeria. I mean, what a great name for a pizza place. Slice. I love it. The Chef's Table, Sabatini's, the Crown Grill. Oh, you've got afternoon tea as well. I can't love a scone without any raisins in. I'm a plain scone person. What about you? Yeah.
Oh. Well, you're like my other half then, who says it's like, I don't have dead flies in mine, thanks.
No. I went to.
I love all that.
I went to Betty's in Harrogate once, and they didn't do plain scones.
Fruit's good for you there. It's one of your 5 a day, isn't it? And Betty's in Harrogate is a wonderful, wonderful establishment that can do no wrong.
I love it, but they just didn't have plain scones. I was like, really?
Well,
yeah.
Well, maybe you're just not a Betty's customer. Emma?
Well, if I was, I'm not now. You've got Bellinis and the piano bar. You've got Princess Live as well with the comedians, the game shows, the quizzes, all that sort of thing. So you're going to have a wonderful time. Princess are really going to look after you as well. Once you do get on in New York, you've got 3 days at sea to enjoy everything that you've just seen there. Then you're going to be arriving in San Juan in Puerto Rico. So much history there. The forts, the architecture, beautiful. Then, oh, hello to the Caribbean. Tell you what, this just gets better and better.
It's an amazing itinerary. I love the fact that it's 2 weeks long as well. I mean, that's brilliant. I mean, you can see as many of these ports as you like. It's always the hotspot ports of the Caribbean. And we talk about them all the time, so we almost don't need to tell you what's in these places, do we? Because it's one of those where it's like, I don't really care, it's the Caribbean.
It's the Caribbean.
That's all I need to know, thanks.
I just want the beach and the sea.
Yeah,
if I'm really honest, obviously there are places where you can really go and explore if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But for me, I just think, just kind of like chill. And the good thing is that you can actually alternate. In one place you can chill on the beach, and then if you wanted to in Bonaire you can do a bit of scuba diving. Then moving on to Willemstad, again the beaches just look great, and I think the Caribbean would be a great place to actually learn to scuba dive or do a little bit of deep sea diving, because I can just imagine the clear waters. It would be amazing. Then moving through to Aruba, there's an aloe factory there as well. Actually, you've got the museum, yeah, and the butterfly farm.
Good for you, that, isn't it?
Then a couple of days at sea, and then you'll be arriving in Fort Lauderdale, off the ship and back home.
Aloe factory, as in aloe vera? Ah, so that's good for you, isn't it? Keeps you all moist, stops you drying up and wrinkling like I am. Anyway, am I allowed to say that at this time of the day? Wrinkling. Right, so price tag on this one. Bear in mind, it's 20 nights. You've got 3 nights in Niagara, of course, to enjoy the falls and everything there is there. That's in a hotel. Then you do the Maple Leaf train to New York. Very, very exciting, through the Finger Lakes and everything else. Then you've got a 2-night stay in New York City. Lucky you. And then you've got 2 weeks worth of Caribbean cruise. Do you want to hazard a guess? All your flights, by the way, are included in this. Sorry, how much? No, too much. Here we go. £2,099 per person. How awesome is that? And that is for the end of October next year. In fact, you leave on, ooh, spooky, you leave on Halloween. How fantastic. Here's your details. Don't forget Princess Plus as well on this one. Oh yeah, I did say wait for the upgrade prices, because look, an extra $289. Bear in mind, it's 14 nights on the cruise. So that's about what, 20 quid extra per night to do an ocean view upgrade, but get a balcony.
That's a no-brainer.
Definitely.
That is a no-brainer, especially sailing around there.
It is the way to finish off that holiday, really,
isn't it?
It's got to
be, yeah, I agree.
Don't forget Princess Plus, that is available to you as well. So full drinks package, Wi-Fi and gratuities, just £30 per person per day. That's well worth doing. In terms of the old budgeting, because you will be spending on that holiday, because you've got New York and you've got Niagara and you've got bits and pieces in between. But once you get to the cruise, you're like, right, okay, I'm ready to stop spending now. I'm ready to just take it all in and enjoy everything. Pre-budget with Princess Plus, it makes so much sense, and it's a really good price. A lot of cruise lines, their drinks package might be even more than the £30 per person per day. For £30 per person per day, you get premium drinks, gratuities, and Wi-Fi, and not just a minute here or 10 minutes there, all the way through the cruise. In fact, look, here it is. So ordinarily, that would add up to $95, which is about 70 quid. So for less than half of that price, you can have the drinks package, which includes the service charges, unlimited Wi-Fi, and your gratuities. Thank you. You should always get that if you're doing a Princess Cruise.
I think
Definitely.
So. There's 2 no-brainers, that and also the upgrade.
Yeah, absolutely.
Balcony.
Makes great sense, doesn't it?
Do it and look forward to it. Stay tuned, lots more coming up.